Hey folks, Kevin here, Grace over there. We're the stories! Yeah! And we are actually in the middle of filming some content that you'll be seeing later. We're going on a little bit of a trip. We're in the car. Grace is driving. Well, she will be soon. She's not driving right now, but she will be. And Grace reminded me about a story that I told her earlier this week. And we thought it would be a nice little quick discussion we could have in the car because it's a car-related story, right? So this week I had the pleasure of doing a show for some employees of Subaru of America, which was very fun. The show itself was weird because it was sort of outside under a tent, or what you would call in Kenya a marquee. And there were... you gonna start driving?
I'm just sitting.
Okay. Oh, get my seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm struggling as I'm holding the camera. Okay. Look, safety first, folks, okay? So I did this show. I did this show for these people from Subaru of America. And like I said, it was outside, it was under a tent or like a marquee, but it was a very small area. It was sort of like a patio that had steps going down, and they had some people sitting up and they had some people sitting down, which made it a little difficult for us because we couldn't really talk to everyone all at once. Which during the show we kind of have to, we do, we act, we do different things. We also are filling them in on how the thing works and all that. Anyway, doesn't matter. The point is, we were all stuffed under this tent, and it was hard to move around, and it was all these Subaru people there. And during the show, it rained. I told you that part?
No.
Yeah, it rained. It was like torrential rain. Not just like, oh, it's raining a little bit. It was like the sky opened up, and all of the water that was possible to have fallen in a place was falling at that moment. And we had a sound system plugged in that we had to unplug because it was unsafe and stuff. It was just like, it was a crazy show. But beforehand, on our way there, the actors were talking. We like to do, it's sort of an improvised show, so we make some of it up. And we knew that we were going to do this show for Subaru employees, corporate Subaru employees. Go ahead, open it up, go ahead. What are you eating? What
What is your problem?
I want to know. What do you mean, what is your problem? Grace only is just getting her coffee, so she's still a little grumpy.
It's true.
What is it, though?
Spinach thing.
A spinach thing. It's like spinach pie, I guess, maybe? Anyway. This coffee is good.
Yes.
We're currently in the middle of nowhere, upstate New York, which is all I'm going to reveal about our trip so far. But we did find a nice little coffee shop, so we stopped to get some coffee. So before the show, we chatted with, all the actors were chatting about what were we going to do, what were we going to include, and in order to make the show personal for these Subaru employees. And we were talking about, like, what is the connotation of people who drive Subarus in America? Well, Subarus tend to be a family car. Subarus tend to be, they have like the Subaru Outback, which is sort of more rugged for like, off-road type stuff. It's a dependable, solid car. It's middle of the road. It's nothing one way or the other. And I kind of laughed because I have some insight into Kenya. And in Kenya, how are Subarus perceived in Kenya? She just took a bite. It's my understanding. I'm going to speak for my wife.
Not if it's true.
Okay. It's my understanding, put this in a place where the light is not so crazy. It's my understanding that Subarus are cars for people who are, let's say, they're cars for people who consider themselves to be players.
There's a connotation to that, yeah.
So like it's a car for like, oh, you're showing off a little bit. You're putting out a persona that's like, I like to, get out there and do things. Was that right? Okay. I don't know if that makes enough sense. You know what? If you don't understand what I'm saying, you might have to talk to somebody else. They can explain further. But in that vein, let me tell you, I don't know if I told you this either. So we now one of the notes on the show, they have the slogan for Subaru. I don't know if it's the Subaru slogan now in America, but it at least used to be, "Love is what makes Subaru a Subaru." Have you heard that before? Love, it's something like that. Love is what makes a Subaru a Subaru. Okay, sounds great. But we came up with this joke because at a certain point, I was playing a British rock star, and at a certain point, it's revealed that one of the other characters is actually my daughter and is American. We've all thought, oh, this is an American character. They're American. And so the joke we came up with is, I said, well, I got together with this American lady, and I remember the night that we conceived our daughter in the back of a Subaru.
Oh my god.
And that's when the other guy who was playing opposite me said, well, love is what makes a Subaru a Subaru. And everyone just lost it.
Yeah, that would work in Kenya.
It would work in Kenya as well.
Especially Nakuru. Was it Naivasha they go to? I don't know.
What's that? Is that where all the Subaru people are?
That's where they all go.
They all go to Naivasha or
I don't know if it's
Nakuru?
Nakuru or Naivasha, one of those.
Okay, well, you'll have to let us know. Anyway, is that accurate, Kenyans? You can let us know down in the comments below. Also, Americans or anybody else who's watching, do different car brands have a connotation where you are? I know in America, certain cars are considered luxury or more luxurious than others.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who drives a Lexus or an Audi or even a BMW, like those are considered high-end cars. Whereas maybe some other brands are not so much. Anyway, leave us a little note in the comments. Let us know. And stay tuned because we got a lot of great videos coming up for you. Let's see. What else do I have to say?
Until next time.
Oh, yeah. Do the stuff. Like the video, subscribe, share, blah, blah, blah. And until next time, Kwaheri.
Yeah, let's go.
No credits today. Just video.